Hi besties, and welcome to a new video. If you are new here, hi, I'm Destiny. If you are returning, hey bestie, I missed you. I have picked up the camera so many times over the last few months. I've even pressed record and recorded some things. I just have not been satisfied. I have not been feeling motivated to create, even though it's something that I love to do. But it is now the month of June. We are entering into the third quarter of the year. We are halfway through 2024 and some big changes have happened and will be happening. So I felt that this was the best time for me to pick the camera back up and just hang out with my besties, update you guys on how life has been, and get the ball rolling on all of the content ideas that I have and that I want to execute for you guys and for myself, because it's what I love to do. So I'm back and I hope you missed me, because I missed you. As you can see from the title of today's video, this is going to be my June 2024 reset video, along with just like a life update, all the things. But again, I'm super excited to be back and talking with you guys, and I want to just get right into it. So I hope that's okay with you guys. If you're returning, you know when I'm looking down, I'm looking at my iPad, because without this iPad, I will not stay on track, and I have a lot that I want to talk to you guys about. I just want to open this reset up by saying I am not at all where I expected to be halfway through 2024. I am in a place right now that's spooky scary, but also exciting, because I know that great things are on the horizon for me. I just have to get through this little moment. And this channel has always been about me being transparent and showing you my life in my 20s. You guys have come with me through a breakup, from a long-term relationship to moving to now this. So I'm just gonna get right into it and let you know my goals for June of 2024, and everything will come together as I go through these goals. So my first goal of June 2024 is to get a job. I am not currently employed, and it is so scary, but also so exciting. If you're returning to the channel, you know that I have my degree in public health. I just finished up my classes, so I'm waiting just for a review of my application to be a certified community health worker for the state of Nevada. So I am in the career of helping my community. My main focus for these past few years have been homelessness, and with where I was working, I loved the idea of what I did. I just honestly wasn't completely happy there, and this is something that I had shared on the channel. You guys know I had already been looking for a new job, but I just got to a point where I was really unhappy. I was feeling unmotivated, not only at work, but the days off that I had, I was thinking about work and kind of not being excited to go anymore. And that feeling was dragging into my creativity and creating content for you guys, which is why I haven't made any content in a while, and it was just a big thing. I'm not going to go into crazy detail, but I am no longer employed where I was previously employed, and I'm no longer employed at all at the moment, and that's scary. It's scary not knowing exactly what's next, but whatever it is, I'm excited for it. Again, I had already been looking for new work before this decision was made, and I'm hoping to get a call back from somewhere that I really hope to work for, because I know that there will be a lot of growth with me making the transition to working there, but I'm not going to go into detail about it. I don't want to speak on it until it's true. I also have an interview tomorrow morning, so things are looking up. The efforts of applications are seeming fruitful, and I'm excited to see where I can go from here. I was with my previous employer for a while, and I was starting to also feel stuck. So again, I'm nervous but excited, and if you guys could just say a prayer for me that everything is gonna work out. I know it's gonna work out. I've been praying myself, but it's always good to have other people praying for you and hoping for you as well. So long story short, goal number 1 of June 2024 is to get a job. It's just crazy to say, but with that, my second goal for the month is to also secure a side hustle, or in other words, a second form of income once I solidify that first form of income. Of course, that's going to be my main thing. That's going to be my set schedule. But once I get kind of settled into that, knowing exactly what my hours are going to be, I definitely want to pick up something else, just so that I can make sure that I am really focusing on saving and investing and paying off my debts, because that is something that was a big goal that I had set for myself this year, but I wasn't really putting a lot of effort into it, and that really came into fruition once I left my job. I realized that I really have not been putting in the effort with my financial journey that I wanted to and should have, to make sure that I am in a good place, and I never want to not be in a good place. So definitely, after I secure a job in general, I want to get a second one. I don't mind working on weekends. That was something that was big for me. I was like, I don't want to work on the weekends. I want to enjoy my weekend. At this point, my mental well-being of having my debts paid and my savings full is more important to me right now than going drinking on the weekend. So yeah, another goal that I have myself for the month that goes along with finances and saving is outlining my financial journey in a realistic way. I feel that, again, I set some big financial goals for myself, but I didn't really provide myself with a plan of how to meet those goals, and I feel like that was part of my downfall. But it's also important to remember that it's not too late. Better now than never. So again, I want to outline my financial journey realistically, and with that, I need to make a budget for, at this point, while I'm unemployed. Hopefully I'm not unemployed for long. Again, I want to get back into working this month. I don't want to break. I want to hop right into it, but just somewhere new. Make an employed budget with my new employer, just making sure I'm meeting all my financial needs and sorts. Make a budget for while I'm employed plus my side hustle, so that, you know, a lot is going into savings and investing and debt payments. I am wanting to just rehash my financial goals, just write out what debts I want paid in these next 6 months of the year. How much savings do I want to have within these next 6 months of the year to make sure that I'm comfortable. Just overall rehashing my financial goals, and with that, making a new financial plan that will allow me to meet those goals and not just have it be something that I say in these reset videos every month. And that will be in its own video. Probably not the next video you guys see, because I do want to film another reading video because those are really fun and happy for me. But probably the video after that will be just me reassessing my goals that I set back in January and just kind of changing things up, keeping some things, seeing what's working, what's not working, to make sure I have a fruitful rest of the year. That's exactly what I put for my next goal of the month: reevaluate my annual goals. Again, you guys will get a video of that because I love sharing that kind of stuff with you. Next, movement and eating well. This is a goal every single month. I've really found joy in movement, especially with everything that I've had going on recently. When I go to the gym, I'm able to just have my brain turned off and I'm just focusing on getting the workout done, pushing myself during the workout, and it has really been a savior to me. So I'm very grateful, and I pray all the time about how grateful I am to have an able body, because not everyone is able to have that escape. So yeah, continuing to move my body. Of course, with eating well, now we're gonna be eating at home more, cooking at home more for sure. So maybe that's something that I can share with you guys as well, like trying new recipes and things like that, because I was eating out a lot, and that's money that could have definitely been saved and gone to somewhere more important to me and valuable to me. So that's something that I want to work on this month. If the angle changed at all, I had to replace the battery in my camera, so sorry about that. Next goal that I have for the month of June is to increase the amount that I am praying and reading my Bible. I have found such love in just worshiping and praying and reading my Bible and talking to God, all of the things, and I just want to commit more time actively doing those things because it is important to me. I'm not going to go into super detail, but that's something that I want to increase my habit of doing this month. Now getting into content, because I'm back, you guys. I can't say enough how much I missed you guys and how much I missed this. You guys know I live alone, just me and Chachi. And yes, I have my beautiful friends and my family, but they're not here every day. They're not here all the time, and I spend a lot of time alone. So talking to you guys just brings me so much joy, and I'm so excited to be doing it again. So I have some content creation goals that I've set for myself this month that I'm excited to meet, and I'm excited to create for you and share everything with you. First goal in regard to all that is posting on YouTube every Monday. I tried Friday uploads, I've tried Sunday uploads, and I think that if I just give myself until Monday each week to have the video up, I can just kind of have a breather knowing that I have the whole weekend to film if I need to and edit if I need to. So new video for you guys on YouTube every Monday is the goal. I want to get comfortable shooting, creating, and posting short form content and photos. I have fun creating short form content, and pictures I do need to work on. That I'm still very nervous and iffy about, but just posting it, I don't know why posting on Instagram is so embarrassing. Posting on TikTok, it literally doesn't matter. Like, I post stupid things on TikTok, that's what goes viral, but also that's what's the most fun to post on there. So TikTok, I don't mind. YouTube shorts, no one really sees them from me, so I don't mind. But Instagram, I don't know why it's so embarrassing to post on Instagram. So I want to get out of my comfort zone and shoot and create the content that I want you guys to see over on Instagram. So follow me over there at Andrea Destiny, ONDREA DESTINY, and we can be friends and we can hang out, and I'll like your content and you'll like my content, and it'll be great. In regard to like follower count and subscriber count, currently on YouTube I have 96 besties, and this month I want to get to 200 of you guys. So 200 subscribers here on YouTube. Right now I have 127 followers on TikTok, and I want to bump that up to 300 followers. And on Instagram, I've been stuck in like the 930 zone. Like I'll go from 930 one day to 937 and I just can't get out of it. So this month I really want to hit 1K and keep it there. I'm wanting to brainstorm content ideas. I have a lot that I want to do, but it's like all jumbled up and just like randomly pops up in my head. So definitely throughout the month I want to be sitting down and writing down the things that come to my head that I want to create and put out for you guys for sure. The last goal that I have is to plan to relaunch the podcast. If you have been watching me for a while, you know that I had a podcast called the In Your Business podcast, and it was a story-based, submission-based podcast, and it was so fun. I know it's funny because on YouTube and TikTok, it's mostly people that I don't know in real life, but my podcast was definitely giving people that I know in real life who were submitting and listening, and it was just so fun. Basically, I would have a theme for each week of the podcast, and I would post it as like a Google form, and I would post that Google form, anonymous Google form, on my Instagram stories so that everyone on my Instagram could submit their stories. So basically one would be like, am I the asshole, or like worst breakup stories, and people would submit it, and then I would read it on the podcast and just give my reaction and just be in your business. And I am wanting to bring it back, and a friend and I are thinking of doing it together, which I think will be super fun and just something fun to do, but also creative and something that's not as stressful, or I don't want to say time consuming, because it is time consuming because you still have to record and edit and everything, but something that's more on the lighthearted fun end than all the YouTube stuff, because I'm kind of a perfectionist with all this. So that's something exciting that I want to work on this month with my friend. I'm not going to say who it is yet because we really need to sit down and meet and hash out everything, and then we'll probably do an announcement about it. So super excited for that. Those are my goals for the month. I am feeling so much better after sitting down and talking to you guys and letting you guys know why I've been missing. I know that we're a small community over here, but community is everything, and I missed you guys, and that's what's been going on. But these are the goals that are gonna get me to where I want to be, and I'm excited that I got to share them with you. Next, let's get into my TBR for the month of June. The good thing about no longer working 10-hour days is I have time to read, and I'm super excited about it. So I'm gonna go through each of these and let you guys know what I'm wanting to read this month. Firstly, I have Minx by Sophie Lark, and I'm almost done with her. She's really good. She's really spicy. This is a book I was just grocery shopping at Walmart, and of course you can't go to the grocery store and not go through the book section if you're a book girly. And I read the back and I was like, billionaire? Yeah. Escort? Yeah, bought it. I didn't think about what all this would entail. This is so spicy, you guys, but also so cute. Like, it's spicy, but the story with the spice is so good. I'll read the back for you, and you can get a gist of what this is about to see if it's something that you want to read. When I'm done reading it, I'll also do a review for you guys. So, submission is a gift. The more powerful the person, the greater the gift. Ramses Howell is a self-made man, a billionaire obsessed with performance. He measures himself by his wins and his achievements. He's proven he can get what he wants, and from the moment Blake Abbott, brilliant and alluring escort, catches his eye, she becomes his top priority. But he can tell something doesn't add up. He sees her skill at what she does, but he knows she's hiding something, and he intends to find out what. Blake has gone to great extremes to guard her secrets. She's known who Ramses is for years and knows exactly how dangerous he can be. But when Ramses offers her a game that he created just for her, she can't resist playing. After all, he has what she wants too. She sets boundaries, adds rules to the game, but soon finds herself breaking her own in the process. A fantasy invades reality. Their new assignment threatens to consume them. Blake and Ramses both cross lines they swore they never would, questioning everything they thought they wanted and everything their future could be if they don't destroy each other first. You guys, this book is so good. Already, I would recommend it. If you're into spice, it's good. I didn't know that it was going to have this specific genre of spice, but it's not to the point that the spice is overcoming the story, and I love that. So Minx by Sophie Lark. I'm probably going to finish this tonight so that I can start filming my reading vlog, and that reading vlog is going to pertain to these 3 books. Let me know if you can guess the theme of the reading vlog just from the covers. I'll give you a few seconds. I'm going to be reading romances with black main characters. I specifically went for romances because I also have some like thrillers and more serious kind of books with black main characters, but the vibe right now is giving lighthearted, brain off, lovey-dovey, cute black girl. I'm excited to read these. I can go through these really quick as well with you, giving you a sneak peek of what we're going to be reading in the reading vlog. First, let's get into The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. When someone asks you to spend your life with him, it shouldn't come as a surprise or happen in front of 45,000 people. When freelance writer Nicole Patterson goes to a Dodgers game with her actor boyfriend, his man bun, and his bros, the last thing she expects is a scoreboard proposal. Saying no isn't the hard part. They've been dating for only 5 months, and he can't even spell her name correctly. The hard part is having to face a stadium full of disappointed fans. At the game with his sister, Carlos Ibarra comes to Nick's rescue and rushes her away from a camera crew. He's even there for her when the video goes viral and Nick's social media blows up, in a bad way. Nick knows that in the wilds of LA, a handsome doctor like Carlos can't be looking for anything serious, so she embarks on an epic rebound with him, filled with food, fun, and fantastic sex. But when their glorified hookups start breaking the rules, one of them has to be smart enough to put on the brakes. This just sounds so cute, so lighthearted, so fun. It sounds fun, and that's what I need right now because I'm not having fun. I'm a little stressed. But I like how this one and Minx both have the idea of like they set rules, have boundaries, but start liking each other and breaking the rules, and I'm excited to see what happens. This sounds so cute. Hope this happens to me one day. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. Next, we have Unrealistic Expectations by Andie J. Christopher. When a relationship therapist gets dumped right before her new dating handbook hits shelves, she fake dates to save face in this spicy romantic comedy. There are a lot of things that can go wrong on an author's publication day, but breaking up with her long-term boyfriend might just be at the top of Jessica Gallagher's list. She also didn't expect to run into her old crush, Galvin Baker, the very next day. When Jessica goes into crisis mode over the PR nightmare, she proposes the first solution that comes to mind: fake dating. Luckily, Galvin seems game. Galvin Baker is used to being a constant disappointment, which is why he can't and won't commit to a relationship. Unfortunately for him, his last girlfriend used her vast social media power to make sure everyone knows how much Galvin underperforms. Fake dating for Jessica's book promotion seems like the perfect cover, and maybe she can teach him something along the way. A few hookups for science and some seemingly sweet gestures later, Jessica and Galvin's fake dates are feeling more authentic than any of their previous relationships ever did. Have they replaced unrealistic expectations with unexpected realness? Cute! You know, I love fake dating. I'm wanting to film a video reading fake dating books, like that be a theme of a reading vlog, and I looked it up to see if it's something that anyone else had done, and in my head I was like, will there ever be a situation, ever in my life, be a situation where I just need to fake date someone and then we fall magically like really in love and it just be great, like in my books. That was just something that was on my mind. But love fake dating, love Black main characters. I'm excited to read that one. And lastly, for that reading vlog, I'm going to be reading The Right Swipe by Alisha Ray. Rhiannon Hunter may have revolutionized romance on in the digital world, but in real life, she only swipes right on her career and the occasional hookup. The cynical dating app creator controls her life with a few key rules. Nude pics are by invitation only. If someone stands you up, block them with extreme prejudice and protect your heart. Only, there aren't any rules to govern her attraction to her newest match, a former pro football player, Samson Lima. The sexy and seemingly sweet hunk woos her one magical night and then disappears. Bree thought she'd buried her heart over Samson ghosting her until he suddenly resurfaces months later, still big, still beautiful, and in league with a business rival. He says he won't fumble their second chance, but she's wary. A temporary physical partnership is one thing, but a merger of hearts, really, that's too high a risk. This one just sounds cute. I'm not as like, oh my gosh, can't wait to read this as the other ones. So I'm thinking I might read this one first just to get her, I don't want to say out of the way, because what if I really like it? And that sounds like I'm judging a book by the cover and the back cover. But yeah, I'll be reading this one. In the self-help kind of vibe, I want to read You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Literally everyone has read this, but You're a Badass is the self-help book for people who desperately want to improve their lives but don't want to get busted doing it. In this refreshingly entertaining how-to guide, best-selling author and a world-traveling success coach Jen Sincero serves up 27 bite-sized chapters full of hilariously inspiring stories, sage advice, easy exercises, and the occasional swear word, helping you to identify and change the self-sabotaging beliefs and behaviors that stop you from getting what you want, create a life you totally love and create it now, and make some damn money already, the kind you've never made before. By the end of You're a Badass, you'll understand why you are how you are, how to love what you can't change, how to change what you don't love, and how to use the force to kick some serious ass. I feel like this is exactly what I need to read right now. I've had this on my bookshelf for years and haven't read it. And I think that's because I needed to pick it up at a time like this in my life. So very excited to read her. She will definitely have sticky notes in her. And I'm excited to share with you guys what I thought of it. And lastly, you've probably seen this literally all over TikTok. This was a TikTok shop purchase. I was lured in, but I feel like this will really be useful to me right now. This is the Lucky Girl Journal. I bought it from Zenful Note on TikTok if you want to get one. It says, dive into the Lucky Girl Journal, a transformative guide that unlocks the secrets to embodying the Lucky Girl syndrome. This isn't just about fortunate coincidences, it's about developing the mindset, habits, and energy that magnetize opportunities and successes. Inside this transformative guide and workbook, you'll find practical exercises, insights into the psychology of luck, and actionable steps to shift your perspective. On the front it says, and suddenly the dream started chasing me. The Lucky Girl Journal, a guide and workbook to embody the Lucky Girl syndrome. And I really like it because it has like different chapters in the beginning about like reframing your mindset, things like that. And it has actual manifestations for you to read. So I definitely want to pick my favorites out of here and read these daily this month. And then there are a whole bunch of exercises in the book to complete as well, so that I can be to the point that my aura is gonna give Lucky Girl. That's my TBR for the month. That's all I have for you guys. Next month for my July reset, we'll talk about all the goals that I set for the month of June and the books that I read in the month of June, and then July we'll do it all over again. Hopefully we'll be in a better place But until then, I have so loved talking with you guys and hanging out with you guys. I've said this a million times and I'm gonna say it again. I missed you so much and I love you so much, and I'm just so grateful for you. If you enjoyed my company and you want to continue hanging out with me, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find me on all my socials at Andrea Destiny, ONDREA DESTINY. Everything will also be linked down below, so if it's easier you can just click the links, hang out with me, follow me elsewhere, DM me, say that you came from YouTube or wherever you came from. Let's be friends. And yeah, I appreciate you so much and I love you so much, and I can't wait to see what the rest of 2024 brings us. It's gonna be all positive, all good things, and I love you. Smooches.